Hey guys, welcome back to my vlog. Welcome back to my channel. Jesus Christ, it's been that long. I can't do it right, but you know what I mean. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another vlog. And so much has happened since the last time I vlogged. I just been getting ready for baby. She's due in a month. So I have a list of things that I still have to get done. I did half today, but I'm tired. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just rest for now, do a vlog, and continue later after I take a nap. So, ew, sorry you guys had to see that. That's why I like to brush my teeth after I eat, not before. But I did it before today. I don't know, I was just craving that mint flavor. So, but I completely rearranged my room. If you notice in my other vlogs, behind me were my closet doors. Well, my closet's now here, and I flipped my room. Instead of it being this way, it is this way now. So the window is no longer in front of me, it's like on the side. And hold on, little girl is sticking her foot under my rib and it hurts. It really hurts. So she's already head down, and from what they told me last time, but I don't know, she can still flip up, flip down, whatever, but I just hope she stays head down. So I am currently 31 weeks, 31, 32 weeks, even though she is measuring 2 weeks ahead. But I refuse to believe that she's going to be here a lot earlier than my original due date. So, but yeah, I've got the bassinet set up. I had my baby shower. I just went yesterday and bought more little plastic dressers. They're like organizer bins, but I call them dressers for her. I went and bought sweaters because, you know, I only had one thin sweater, and it's a maternity sweater, so I wanted a sweatshirt that I can wear right now and then after. So of course they didn't have anything in my size in the women's section at Ross, so I went to the men's section and got me this sweatshirt that my husband, yes people, husband, I got married, but we'll get to that in a minute. So yeah, my husband's like, I'm definitely gonna be sporting that one, and he saw a Lakers one, but he's like, I don't want to get it. I'm like, I'll get it. And now he's like, I picked it out, it's fine. And I'm like, it's fine, we'll just share, you know. So I like my sweatshirts. We went to a sweatshirt place store yesterday. Sorry, that was my husband calling. So, side note, going a little bit off track, we are trying to get a bigger car. Right now I have a PT Cruiser, and with this baby that makes 5 kids, and plus me and my husband, it's 7 people. So we're trying to get an SUV or a van that's 7-8 seaters at least. Like I said in my previous vlogs, I do want to have one more baby after this one and hopefully have a boy. But if we end up with another girl, I feel so bad for my son. So, but anyways, back to what I was saying. Jesus Christ, this pregnancy brain is real. I forgot what I was saying. I think it was something along the lines of getting getting her clothes ready. And but yeah, like I said, oh yeah, I bought this sweater for the men's section, and my husband got 2 sweaters. The Laker one is basically both of ours, and then he has a green one that's a size large. Ooh, sorry, little girl's moving a lot. And then the Laker one is extra large. So we went to the shop because I wanted to get some sweats, and it was closed. So I did tell my husband if he can go after work, because it closed at 6. So by the time he comes out and picks me up and go back, like, it's a waste of gas on top of that. So I just told him to go after work and get me some gray and black ones, and or FaceTime me and I can see what other colors they have available, but I'm mostly gray and black are my colors. And it's funny because my husband's like, I don't need you looking like a gangster, and it's like, this girl is a retired gangster. I'm not looking to gangbang or to get hit on or anything. I'm like, I am way too old for that crap. Like, seriously? No. So, but like I was saying, yeah, I was hoping to have one more baby after this, and if it's in the cards. If it's not, then no. You know, I was gonna have my tubes tied, but I decided not to. Only because when they told me it was a girl, I was, don't judge me, but I was disappointed. You know, when you see these gender reveals, I don't do gender reveal parties. It's just not something I like doing. I don't like to wait and anticipate because my anxiety is really bad. I'm not on medication for anxiety. Even though my depression medication is supposed to help with my anxiety, but you know, right now, anxiety I have. I know a lot of women say I'm crazy because I should be anxious about giving birth and all that. And I'm like, this is my 5th baby. You know, I was anxious in the beginning because they wanted to do a C-section. I refused. I'm like, I don't want a C-section, nor do I need one. I was only going to get one because I was going to tie my tubes. But after I decided not to tie my tubes, I'm like, let's do this naturally. Come on. You know, and I'm not really anxious because I get the epidural. You know, the only thing that kind of was making me anxious, like, okay, the epidural, it sounds really scary, but it's not. What really hurts is when they inject anesthesia, and that burns. It doesn't hurt, it just burns. And then after that, you're numb, and you just feel nothing but pressure. So, it feels funky, to be honest. But I've had so many epidurals, except out of my 4 kids, I had 3. My first daughter, Haley, girl did not want to wait, nor did she give me time to get an epidural. And plus, like, her birth was so fast that when my water broke, you know, the pain wasn't that bad at all. So they were just giving me Demerol shots and the pain was okay. But then when I went to my labor and delivery room, that's when I was like, you know what, I have to have a bowel movement. The nurse like, let me check you first. I'm like, no, I need to go. I know what it feels like to go poo, because I never felt what it feels like, you know, when you're ready to push. Because, you know, with my first son, I had an epidural. But plus, I was like, in labor for like over 13 hours, I believe. So, you know, it was painful with my first one, and yeah, I got the epidural. So with that, I didn't know that that was actually her head putting pressure that she was ready to come out. So they told me, you know, her head's already there, you cannot get an epidural. And it's like, screw it, let's do this. And I swore ever since I would never give birth naturally. So that's why with all my other ones, I got the epidural, and it was smooth sailing after that. I just slept and was like, wake me up when it's time to push. So that's why I'm not scared or anything, or I'm just like chill. Like, whenever she's ready, she's ready. And you'll be like, how are you not freaking out? How are you not anxious? And it's like, 'cause I'm not. I'm actually more anxious that I haven't gotten things done here to prepare for her arrival. So I got the bassinet set up and everything. It's a really nice bassinet my neighbor got me for the baby shower. The best feature I love, it has the baby sensor where it hears it cry and it starts to like rock the baby, and you know, it vibrates and everything. And it has the automatic one, and then the one where you can customize it to her liking. And as soon as it hears her fuss, cry, or anything, it'll start rocking and playing white noise. Or if you have it on the automatic, it'll alternate from white noise to music to nature sounds, which is, I'm gonna try at first the automatic because I don't know what she might like or would prefer. So that I have, let's see if we can move you guys. It's right here. And oh, sorry. Okay. And then these are all the little features. It's on. See, it's already rocking and playing, and it's vibrating. And it's on the automatic. So But yeah, you know, and this is where she's gonna be. Hold on, let me adjust this. I suck at adjusting. This is where she's gonna be sleeping for the first few months until she can either sit up or turn over. And then my husband's dad, my father-in-law, got us the crib. That's amazing freaking crib where it's 6-in-1, so it can go all the way until her like young adulthood. You know, of course you have to change the mattress and all that, but it's amazing. She sat with the bed for like a very long time until, you know, maybe when she's like a late teenager and she wants something different, or you know, then we'll get her something different. But the question is, where are we gonna set up the crib? It's a very large crib, and our room here is small, and we're also trying to move out before she's born. But from the looks of it, doesn't look like we're gonna move out on time, because you know, we've been looking and everything, and I can't find anything. Oh my god, my dog is like loving my new blanket that I bought yesterday, and he's just knocked out. But yeah, so I have her 5 dressers here, actually 6. Jesus Christ, I thought it was 5, but it's 2 pieces in one. And then I still have to like sterilize my breast pump parts. I have like 4 breast pumps, different ones. I had 5, but I gave one away, you know, so there's no reason for me to have 5. And yeah, I have a Freestyle Medela one. I have the Willows, the Willow 3.0 and the Willow Go, just in case, you know, I don't like the Willow 3.0. I have the Willow Go. So, you know, we'll see. But those I won't be using until I establish my milk with the Medela Freestyle. Then I have one that's a weird name, weird brand that my insurance sent me. They weren't going to send me one, but out of nowhere I got a text message saying they're sending me one. I was like, huh, okay, whatever. I don't even know which one they sent me, but yeah, they sent me a portable one, which is really good and awesome. So I bought that. I bought a basket to set up a pump station. My cousins got me a diaper organizer so I could set up diapers, wipes, breast pads, you know, whatever I need. And all I need now, it's not that much. I swear to God, I have it on a list right here. I need to organize the baby's clothes, organize the diaper station, set up the baby camera, install the car seat, install the car seat mirror. I usually don't really use mirrors, but my husband wanted one, so I was like, okay, we'll just go ahead and get one. And sterilize all breast pump parts, connect Willow Go pumps to the app, because I connected the Willow 3.0, but not the Willow Go. Get the baby a hamper. I figured they're not that expensive. They're like $10 at Target for like the giant hampers. But I always get like the 99-cent little mesh hampers for the baby, because, you know, there's no reason for her to have a big giant hamper to herself. Like, and I didn't want to get it yesterday. Sorry, guys. Okay. I didn't want to get it yesterday because it's like, where am I going to put that huge hamper? You know, like, we have ours in this corner. My husband's dresser's in front of me. My dresser's right here to the side with the baby stuff. So I'm like, where are we going to put her hamper? Like, it's kind of big and bulky. So I'm like, we can wait to get the hamper even after she's born. Because, you know, I know the first few days, you really don't change them that much. And you really can't give them baths until their umbilical cord falls off. And the most you can do is like little sponge baths, you know. And so I figured, I guess we can get that, you know, after she's born. My husband can just run to Target and get her a hamper or something, you know. And then, what else? Sorry, my phone literally became mine and my husband's phone because, oh God, she's kicking, sorry. He loses his phones left and right. he lost his phone, so I got him a phone and gave it to him. He lost it, so I just got him another iPhone. Let's just hope he doesn't lose that one. So, and then I need to get a small bedside table or a nightstand, just so I can put like help me out here. Just so I can put my pump station, you know, basket on there, and then the diaper station, or you know, on there. I was gonna get like a little munchkin cart that, you know, you organize all diapers, wipies, everything. But again, the question is, where am I gonna put that? You know, there's no way I can put that in here. So I was like, Jesus Christ, okay, there's nowhere I can put it. So I decided just to do the small little diaper station that, you know, diaper organizer that my cousins got me for the baby shower. I already packed my hospital bag because when they told me that she was 2 weeks ahead, I was kind of panicking. Sorry guys, I have to get comfortable because little girl is being squished and she likes to stick her feet under my ribs and it really hurts. So yeah, I already got my suitcase packed. I went and bought one big suitcase, rolling one at Ross, and I was able to fit all of my stuff, the baby stuff, my husband's stuff, so we don't have to carry multiple bags. And then the awesome thing is my daughter gave me one of her duffel bags that she doesn't use, and I told my husband, you know, let's just take that with us to the hospital as well, empty of course, because you know the hospital does give you a lot of extra things for the baby and whatnot, so they always say bring an extra bag. And I figured, okay, we'll just take that with us, and whatever they give us, you know, we'll put it in there and stuff. So like I said, I just have this list of things to do right now. My husband just called me to check on me because I was not feeling well at all yesterday. I literally had to pull over while driving, and it scared the crap out of him because I literally hit reverse hard and had to pull over because I just started vomiting. And usually when I hit my 8th month and up, I start getting my morning sickness. Well, it's an all-day sickness, but I start getting it back at random times. And right now my heartburn is out of control, and that's what was making me nauseous and dizzy. And yeah, there's times where I'll do too much and I'll be dizzy, nauseous, and heartburn doesn't help. And then I've been getting a lot of Braxton Hicks constantly, and it's painful. It's not fun, you know. And even when I go visit my kids on the weekend, it's just like, oh, they're like, what happened, Mom? You getting a contraction? I'm like, yeah. So they already know what's up. And you know, when I'm getting a contraction, they just rub my belly, and there's times where I'm like, don't touch me. So but yeah, you know, just getting ready for baby. But before then, on October 1st, me and my husband got married. I'll insert pictures at the end of the vlog. But yeah, I got married. My kids were so happy and excited. And one second, let me just readjust my position because she is not stopping kicking and moving. Okay, just had to readjust myself. Pull my legs out a little bit, but excuse me. Excuse me. I've been like super thirsty. I've been downing water bottles like crazy. You know, I try not to drink at night, but I can't help it. I'm asleep. I'll wake up cotton mouth or dry mouth, and I'm just downing water. Then as soon as I get comfortable, oh no, what happens? I have to go use the bathroom, and it's like, ugh. So it's really hard for me. Sorry guys, just T-Mobile telling me I got my new bill cycle and stuff. I have to go make a payment today, but it's really hard for me to sleep at night, especially when my husband snores. Like last night, I literally was like He's like, you almost smothered me. You tried to kill me. I started laughing. I'm like, no, not really. Your life is not insured, so it wouldn't be, you know, it wouldn't be worth it. You just looked at me like, I'm like, I'm just kidding. I'm like, I'm not trying to smother you or anything. I'm like, maybe shut you up a little. But yeah, I couldn't sleep at night. I was just like, fuck. I was like up all night until like 4. And it got to the point where I had to turn on my TV just so I could fall asleep. But it was not my favorite show, Unsolved Mysteries. And what happened? I ended up not really falling asleep but hearing it, and there was certain little interesting situations where I would stick my head up like a little turtle, like what? But I eventually fell asleep. I woke up with the TV off, and you know, so when I woke up this morning, because we bought a coffee machine yesterday, I took it out and everything, but I guess I was making a lot of noise and I dropped a cardboard box, and my husband freaked out. I was like, what are you doing? And I'm like, nothing, I'm setting up the coffee machine to make you coffee. And he was like, oh, okay. So I did that, and I cannot drink coffee as much as I love coffee. I can't. The heartburn is just really bad. I can't even finish drinking a soda. You know, before I used to be able to down 2, 3, 4 sodas a day, and now I can't even finish half. So I just said, screw it, I'm drinking me. What I love to do is I will hopefully record it on my phone one day and, you know, upload it. But what I like to do is put my water bottles on the door of the freezer, and I don't know how long it takes, but I think it's like 30 minutes to less than an hour. Then I take it out and I slam, not hard, but you know, I bump the water bottle to like any counter or my hand, and you just see it freeze up. But it doesn't freeze really all the way. It's just like slushy, and I love my water like that. Like, oh, I'll put 4 water bottles at a time, and you know, make them all into slushies, and next thing you know, I'm literally living in the bathroom because it's just so good. And I've done it before where I've opened it, the bottle with scissors, and poured on my dog's water, and you just see him. He comes with his whiskers so drenched, and then he's telling me he has to go to the bathroom. So, you know, but yeah, that's what I've been doing. But back to what I was saying. So me and my husband, we got married on October 1st. My kids were happy and everything, and it's funny because my youngest daughter, Victoria, knew that he was going to propose to me when we were going to get married, but I'm like, why didn't you tell me? Like, come on. She's like, I can't, it was a secret. Now I'm like, you don't ever keep secrets from your mom. Like, what the hell, little girl? I'm like, you tell me everything. She's like, no. And you know, I don't want to like really put this out there, but being honest, when I had her, my ex-husband only came to the hospital to make sure that that was his kid, like it was his daughter, you know, because we weren't together. It was just a one-night stand, and I ended up getting pregnant, and he already had another girlfriend, which I didn't know about. If not, I wouldn't have messed with him, because you know, I don't like that. I don't do that. It's gross. And so he just went to the hospital to make sure that she was his, and after that, he really wasn't much involved at all. Like, if he would have come over, he would just interact with the 3 other older ones, and he wouldn't really even pick her up or hold her. Maybe I'm wrong, but this is from what I can remember. Maybe I'm not remembering that he really did pick her up or interact with her, but from what I can remember, and not to mention my mind is really messed up from my epilepsy, I don't ever remember him interacting with her. He would offer to come and pick up the older ones so I could stay home and take care of her. And you know, so when I met my current husband and we got together, she was only about 1.5 to 2 years old, still in diapers, and he was her first actual father figure. So, you know, for us to get married, she was thrilled, she was happy, and you know, she calls him dad sometimes, and you know, me and my son look at each other like, oh my god, I hope my ex-husband doesn't get jealous. But he has to understand, you know, like, that was her first father figure. So she kept on harassing him, we need to marry mom, we need to marry mom. And You know, she was so happy. They were excited. They were thrilled because, like, we'd never been to a wedding. My son walked me down the aisle, of course. And it was really a magical moment. You know, his parents couldn't make it. And, of course, my parents are deceased. So it was hard, you know, because I had my parents in my first wedding. But this wedding meant a lot more because, you know, when I first got married, I was 19, 20 years old. I didn't take it seriously. I didn't know what kind of commitment it really was. You feel me? Like, I didn't know how serious of a commitment it was, and neither did my ex-husband. He was 18. He had just freshly turned 18, and we really thought it was just a piece of paper that says, oh, you're husband and wife, and we thought that was so cool, but we didn't know what really went with it and how serious of a commitment it was. And, you know, it's not just, oh, you get married, you're husband and wife, and that's so cute, and blah, blah, blah. No, you know, it's real, you know. And this time, like, 3 weeks before, 2 weeks before the wedding, I was getting cold feet. I was freaking out because now that I'm 36 years old, going on 37 next month, I realized what a, you know, big deal it was to get married. And not to mention, I already went through one divorce, which I did not want to go through another divorce. You know, it was just really hard because my ex-husband didn't give me the divorce until Valentine's Day in 2019. You know, and we were separated since 2012, and I had to fight him for the divorce. He wouldn't give it to me, and he finally buckled up and gave in and gave it to me. And, you know, I'm scared. Like, and we had kids, but he has full sole custody, and we have joint legal custody. You know, and it's like, I'm okay with it, you know. And he stepped up to the plate a lot. I'm very fucking proud of him. I really am. Like, he's, you know, he's done a good job. So when my kids disrespect him, I nip in the butt. It's like, look, when your dad wasn't around, how much did you guys cry you wanted him around? Now that he's around and doing a good job, you guys are gonna treat him that way? I'm like, no, it's not gonna fly by me. So, but yes, like, I was getting cold feet. I was researching, like, you know, why I felt that way, and they said it's normal. They're called wedding jitters. And I was just like, fuck, I'm freaking out. Like, am I doing the right thing? Am I not doing the right thing? You know, like, should I marry him? Should I not? Should I wait? Should we just be boyfriend and girlfriend, and, you know, and just stay that way? And, you know, but once I really realized, like, okay, we were engaged 4 years ago. We were gonna get married 4 years ago. You know, like, what changed from back then to now? I know a lot changed, but I was just like, you know, just thinking and thinking. And I even sat down with him and had a hard conversation, like, is this what you really want? Do you know how serious this is? Like, this is, like, life changing. I'm like, I don't want to go through a second divorce, and now there's gonna be a baby involved, you know. And in the beginning, I was like, I'm not giving this baby your last name because I wasn't sure, you know. No, it sounds like I'm being a bitch, but I wasn't sure. Like, you know, I didn't want to deal with custody battles and issues, and I figured if I gave the baby my last name, I didn't have to deal with it. But I was that fair to my husband, you feel me? And it just came to the point where I just put all my worries and stress aside and said, you know what, you only live once, let's do this, and let's get it on. And to be honest, it's been the best experience ever. And I even told my husband, like, if I would have known you would have changed this much for the better after we got married, I'm like, I would have married you a long time ago. But, you know, we both grew. He was, you know, nervous in the beginning when we got together again. You know, the way I ended up pregnant was because we had a one-night stand, and then he left, and I went about my way, like, okay, just a one-night stand, moving on. But then he came back a few days later, and he never left after that. And, you know, but he was even still sure, because he was still hitting up other females and talking to other females and sending pictures back and forth. And yeah, I was like, what's the point of you being with me if you still want to act like a male hoe and go do your thing, you know? Like, why are you here? You know, don't waste my time. I was good being single than being strapped down to a person who's going to be hitting up other females. But he said he wasn't sure I loved him. Well, I understand because, you know, I was messing with a lot of neighbors and a lot of guys out here, you know. Sounds bad, but I was single. I wanted to freaking party and, you know, whatnot. But so once he realized, like, I was for sure, and once he realized this baby wasn't going to go anywhere, because I did have a miscarriage before this pregnancy, but it wasn't his. So he didn't want to get too happy and then me have a miscarriage. But once he saw this baby wasn't going anywhere, you know, he was like, okay, this is for real. It's happening. So, but yeah, we got married. My rings. Let's see. Focus. There you go. I'm so in love with my rings. It's not even funny. Like, seriously. I want to get him insured, but we'll see. I do plan to get him insured because I am not about to have him lose all this money if something happens to my rings. So, I can see he ended up putting his ring back. For some reason, when I woke up this morning, his ring was sitting on my dresser, and I'm like, huh, really? But it's a little big on him. We have to get it resized down. So, which is why he takes it off sometimes, because he gets very antsy. He's gonna lose it. So, yeah. I told him I could order him another one, a size smaller, but no, he wants that one. That's the one we got married in. So we're gonna have it resized down for him sometime soon. But other than that, baby's coming. She's almost here. And that's all I really have to say for now. My room, it's pretty organized, not messy, but I have to sweep it. You know, I have little hairballs here and there because my munchkin hasn't gotten his haircut, my furry baby. I just hit up a groomer today and they're charging me over $60. Really? I'm like, the original groomer I take him to, she charges me $30. So it's like, I hit her up yesterday, she hasn't hit me up. So I'm gonna hit her up again today and see what's up. But yeah, he needs a haircut real bad. So that's another thing I need to add to the list, to get him a haircut. Worst case scenario, I'll just take him around the corner and spend like probably $70 freaking dollars. So, but that's about it. Once I'm done setting up her clothes, her little side of, I call this like the little nursery section. Once I'm done setting all that up, you know, I'll give you guys a tour of what I have and how I have it organized and whatnot. And then probably do a vlog of what's in my hospital bag, because I overpack always, just because back in LA my hospital was far from my house. So I'd rather have everything, even though I don't need it, than need something and not have it. So here the hospital's down the street, but still, I'd rather have everything. And my husband's even like, make sure you have everything you need because I don't want to leave the hospital. It's like, you're still gonna have to leave to come get Coco and let him out to pee and check on my furry baby. So, but yeah, I'll probably do a vlog of what's in my hospital bag or suitcase. And then a little tour once I have all this set up. And I'll probably do another vlog of all the pumps I have. Even though I've only used one of them out of all the other ones. So I'll just still show you guys the pumps I have that I'm going to be trying out and using. And that's it so far. So with that being said, guys, I love you guys. I will see you in my next vlog. And enjoy the little slideshow I have prepared for you guys of my wedding and baby shower. And yeah, if you guys want to see a bump update, I guess I'll take one and put it in my little montage. But usually if you follow me on social media, you'll see I post bump updates. But with that being said, I love you guys. This is Life is Monica Franco now, and I will see you guys in my next vlog. Bye.